Okay, so today on Hangman we're going to look at... Actually, we don't know how many guesses they're going to make, so if I keep copying and pasting it down the bottom and saying, alright, well, you can guess this time, guess this time, guess this time, it's just going to waste our code. There's got to be a better way of doing it. Now for this, we're going to set a variable that can track whether or not we've completed the word, and we're also going to create a while loop to keep continuously checking to see if we're correct. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so if you take a look at the top of your code, you'll notice that most of your variables are set out right at the start, and it seems as good a place as any to put our variable that's going to check to see if we found that word. So let's add another one in. Better comment it to make sure I remember what it's for. Now this variable is going to be used to track whether or not we've completed our guess. And for this video, we're just going to make sure that we can continually guess. So if I guess a correct letter, I'm going to keep going. If I guess an incorrect letter, I'm going to keep going, and we'll worry about the rest of the checks afterwards. So if I set up my variable as found word, and we'll set it as false because I haven't found it yet, and then I'll scroll down to the bottom. Alright, so this bit where I've got my guesses being set up, I want to include the while loop. Now I'm going to use a while because I don't know exactly how many times I'm going to have to iterate or go through this process. If I used a for loop, I'd know exactly how many. So like when I was counting how many letters I had in a word, I know I wanted to loop through all of those. Here I don't know how many times I'm going to be wanting to go through this while loop. Brilliant thing about this one, by using this loop, I can get rid of these 3 lines. Fabulous. Go on, let's press F5. Oh, see, I was worried about that. Name error, name false is not defined. It seems to think that when we put the word false in, that it's actually a variable itself. I think I must have been thinking of PHP rather than Python, because Python doesn't have a false variable. Here we go. And we'll turn it into a string instead. I'll need to do it down the bottom as well. Ooh, touchpad's very sensitive on this one. And put those ones in as well. So basically at the start of our program we're saying that we haven't found the word, and we keep continually checking to see if we have. Software? No, storage. Let's go for the G instead of the A. Test it that way around. Excellent. Now you'll notice that we can continually guess. I can continually put these guesses in for as long as I want because I haven't actually got anywhere in my code that changes that found word variable to true or to anything other than false, which is what we'll do as the next step. Good luck.